Well, less than a couple of moments, we're back here in Cashton. They're just going to try and move things right along as much as possible as round 3 slated to start at 8:55. And you know what? They're a minute ahead of schedule. That's pretty good. So Westby Red taking on the Brookwood Black squad. Both these teams split their first game. We're in game round 3, I guess we could say, game 3, whichever way you want to look at it. Two-two score here in the bottom half. Meanwhile, Westby White going to take on the Brookwood Red squad here. Again, Westby will stay in their same half of the court from the previous game. Both squads will, that is. Let's see, Westby playing back-to-back here, and then they will play, they'll get a one-game break, one-round break, and then they'll play another game at 10 o'clock, and that'll be it for them. They'll play 3 games today. So 8:20, 8:55 here, and 10 o'clock, and then they'll be done. Westby will start out. They're going to be considered the home team here on this round, or at least on the top half. Brookwood on the bottom half will be the home team, if I look at things right. That serve is going to drop in for Westby in the top half. Serve just off the green line here in the top half of your picture. And the serve by Brookwood not going to make it through. Westby White up 4-1. And there's a nice return by Brookwood. Brookwood out in front here in the bottom half of the picture, 10-4. They really got some things going right away. Now they have an 11-4 advantage, Brookwood does, over the Norsemen. Top half of the picture. That serve not over the net. And Brookwood back within a couple of points here. That serve right in front of Willow. Couldn't quite get to that one. Come back to her. This one's going to drop in for an ace. Tying this match up, the game up at 6 apiece. That serve will not get over the net. And they'll redo the point here in the bottom half of the screen as the ball from the top half went up over the top here. That serve will drop in for an ace. Westby up 9-6. Now 10-6, they rotate after 3 serves. 3 successful serves and you rotate. Otherwise, you could have one person kind of dominate the serving at this age, especially if they do an overhead serve, overhand serve, you know, it's versus the underhand. Eight serving 10, Brookwood in the top half. Coming back again. That ball, though, hit into the net. And a quick little rotation here for the Norseman. Granddaughter drops back to serve. That's a good-looking serve. That's going to be an ace. Wow. She had a little zip on that one. And she'll try again. That one's almost in the same spot. 13 serving 8 now. And that one goes into the net and drops down on Westby's side. So it's 9 serving 13. Meanwhile, Brookwood in the bottom half, they lead 15-10 over the Westby Red. And there's an ace. Nice little volley here in the bottom half right now, and then it's going to drop right in. Drops in for a point here. Westby back to within 5 at 11-16. Little miscue on the serve there on the top half. Westby, though, still has a lead at 16-10. Brookwood will serve, though. Westby serving here in round 3. This is game number 1. That ball is going to be out of bounds. The serve. Kicked off to the right on the top half. Return not quite enough into the net. Westby is up 19-11. Nice return by the Falcons in the top half of the screen, and they'll pick up the point. It's 12 serving 19 now. Meanwhile, again, just a dandy ball game here. Westby Red coming back a little bit. They trail Brookwood as Brookwood looking to serve here. 18-15 the serve. And the pass, trying to get it back over the net, goes off to the left, and it's a point for Westby. They're back to within 2. Not quite enough on the serve for Brookwood in the top half, and it's 21-13 Westby. Now they're going to get a little change here, and who's serving in that. Trying to get that squared up. (21-16) in the bottom half, and tell you what, Brookwood doing a nice job here right now in this matchup against the Westby Red. Ball served off to the left side, and it's a 4-point game. Westby Red trailing 17-21. It's 22-14 here. Westby White with the granddaughter serving. Got the serve over, a nice return. They'll bump it back and forth, and Brookwood will get the point. They volleyed back and forth, and Falcons came up on that one. (15 serving 22). It's now going to be 23 serving 15. Well, coming down to crunch time here in the bottom half with a 22-19 lead for the Falcons. Quick change here by Westby. Serve not over the net. Westby stays within 2 at 20-22 with the serve. Well, Westby White is going to pick up the win in game 1. 25-15 is their final score. It's 23-21 here now. We'll go full picture here for the last few points if we can before they start game 2. There's going to be an ace for the Falcons. And it's game point. And they're going to get an ace and get the win, 25-21. How about that? Pretty good ball game right there. All right, well, we'll go back to our split screen here because game number 2 in this third round, getting ready to begin here. Westby White had picked up the win 25-15 in game 1, and they get the serve here in game 2. And they're going to start out with a point. And they're going to get 2 now with an ace off from the serve. That ball into the net. Brookwood with the serve at 1-2, not over. And it goes 3-1, Westby with the serve. Game 2 starting off here on the bottom half of the screen, and Westby will pick up the point off from a ball being hit into the net by Brookwood. So Westby trying to salvage a split here, will take an early lead. But now it's tied up. Nice try there by the Falcons on the bottom half of the screen. They went after the ball and they were a couple of players diving on the floor. Meanwhile, Lukashevsky, who is reffing on the top half of the picture, he was able to reach down and grab that errant serve. 5-4 the score here with Westby on top on that top half of the screen. And they'll take a 6-4 lead now. High serve here on the bottom half of the screen. And looks like it's, just missed for Brookwood. Oh, they had a nice, they bumped the ball. They passed the ball twice there. That was pretty good. You don't see that all that often in the younger grades, that kind of passing. Westby out in front now, 5-3 in the bottom half. Meanwhile, the top half, granddaughter gets a serve in for a point, and it's 8-5. Another shot at a serve. High serve. That one returned, right back at her, down at her feet, and it's going to be a point Brookwood. (5-9) serving. Brookwood trailing in this one, and they'll get to within 3 now. Six serving 9. We got a good one going here. It's 6-6 in the bottom half of your screen. Now 11-6. Serve just not getting over the top there on the bottom half. And Westby in the top will pick up a point on an ace. 12-6 your score. On the bottom half of the screen, Westby has scooted out to an 8-6 lead. And again, they lost the game one, so they're trying to get that win to even up the count. An ace by Westby White on the top half, dropping it just inside the green line on the playing court. And they're going to redo some of those again here, especially on the bottom half. The ball rolled into the playing court from the top portion of your screen. That serve, oh, that's a miss hit. That'll hurt the fingers. Taking a look here, Westby will play one more round at 10 o'clock. And let's see, Brookwood, they play that same, is that the same situation? When do they play again? 3 and 4, teams 3 and 4. Actually, it looks like they are done after this round. Or the next round, excuse me. They play at 9:30, so they'll play back-to-back, and then they'll be done. Westby White in the lead at 17-8 here. It's now 18-8. The Brookwood Black squad, though, they have now taken lead back from Westby at 11-9. Not able to pop that ball over. Westby back to within one. Oh, Westby just got that ball to roll literally right back up over the top of the netting on the top half of your screen. And it's a 21-9 lead, and we're going to get a quick substitution here. And the granddaughter looking to serve. Line drive, but not enough to get it over the net. Just didn't have quite enough speed on it to roll up over the top, which we'll see every once in a while. As it is, it's 10 serving 21. Make it 10, 22 serving 10 now as Brookwood not able to get the ball over. Bottom half of the screen, we really got a good one going here. It's 12-12. Now 13-12 Brookwood. The return just a little deep on the top half. Westby Red in the bottom half have taken a 1-point lead now at 14-13. And they're still serving. The return out of bounds. Brookwood trying to keep their hopes alive here. Boy, that was a nice line drive serve by Brookwood in the top half of your screen. That was Emily with a line drive serve. Pretty good shot. That one doesn't get through though, and now it's game point for Westby. On the top half. We'll see if they're going to finish things off or not. That serve is out of bounds. Brookwood will get a chance here. Meanwhile, the Falcons on the bottom half of your screen are up 16-15 over the Norsemen. Now it's tied up at 16 apiece. Top half, an ace being served there by the Falcons. And that ball on the serve goes out of bounds, and Westby's going to pick up the win. Westby White, they pick up a 2-0 win over Brookwood, so they evens their record today at 2 apiece. We're going to switch over here to the squad, Brookwood black and the Westby red. This is a good ball game here. It's 17 apiece. Now Brookwood is out in front by 1. (18-17). Now it's 18 apiece. Falcons will play back-to-back here. As Viroqua bringing in their 4th and 5th grade team on the other court, but they'll get their 5 minutes to warm up. And we can keep it right here with this good, good volleyball match at 19 apiece. Just got that one over, and a nice return coming right back from Westby. Setting the ball up. Oh, good try. Sliding try there by the Falcons. Westby up 20-19. Trying to tip the ball up for him, not able to get that one to go. (21) serving 19, and now it's 22 serving 19. Westby trying to earn the split here, and they're close to getting it. That serve, though, is off to the left side of us here. And now Brookwood will try to come back. Down by a couple. High serve to the back row, and oh, great try there by the Falcons, but it goes off out of bounds into the Westby bench. (23-20). And a nice return there by the Falcons. They got the ball to roll up over the top. That's what they were hoping for anyways. Well, the Falcons have clawed back into this. They trail by 1, 22-23 now. Nice return by both teams on that play. And not quite enough on it. Trying to spin that one over the top. And look at this. We're at 23 apiece. Got to win by 2. That one on the serve goes off to the right side. And now Westby has a chance to win it. 24-23, game point. And it's back to 24 apiece. I think they're off by a point here. Unless maybe they had the mistake on the bottom part, we'll see. The ball served, and it's out of play. Well, that must have been the right score. It was 25-23. So Brookwood picks up a 2-0 win over the Westby Red, on that particular round. So round 3 now in the books. We'll take a quick break and come back as teams are about ready to get going here in round number 4. The Falcons will stay back out here on the court. They will be taking on, let's see, it's going to be Viroqua and I believe Royal. That's who we'll have, but Royal will have their 5 minutes to warm up as well.